God.
Is there a distinction between New England and the East Coast, like at large? Like, is there a difference?
No. No, but it's gonna be
you're
Winners
just
Finals,
being
though.
extra.
You know, you were gonna start fights. There's definitely a difference between East Coast and New England.
Oh, so okay, so if you're not on the coast proper, right? So if you're not like which one's not on the coast? Is it Pittsburgh, Vermont? What the hell is a Vermont?
Pittsburgh's a
What
city.
the hell is a Vermont?
What the hell is Vermont? Yeah, but it's Pittsburgh. I know it's a city. But I'm saying is Pittsburgh
Vermont
on
is
the
definitely
coast?
East Coast. Like
Is it on the coast?
But it's
or
not.
Is it...
No,
literally
but
on the coast.
no, it doesn't have
okay,
to.
so you see what I'm saying? Which one's New England?
But
and
it
which
doesn't
one's
have to
East Coast?
touch water. You're getting too far into the weeds on this.
So yeah,
really
we're
not
starting
that
arguments because now we're getting down to semantics. Like which one is?
But we're getting into semantics of this Winners Finals, though. Paladin and Booce going up against Complex 90 and Enzo. Enzo and Paladin kicking things off for the teams. And honestly, you wouldn't want it any other way. Ryu versus Ken, an absolute classic.
So if it doesn't have to be on water, then what makes it the coast?
Oh my God, Seth. You're about to ask next if water is wet. And I swear on my left
No,
ankle.
I'm just trying to. I'm just. That doesn't make it make sense.
Bro,
make it make sense. If it doesn't have to be.
On God, we're gonna mute you.
Yeah, and right now,
Dead ass. He's so serious.
yeah, Enzo
Alright,
is
word.
dead taking this full confirm here, but we're going to take a throw instead. Enzo, 1-1. Both have 3 meters locked and loaded.
Okay, great. First game in the set so far. Paladin really trying to keep the lead that he had in the winner's side of this top four. Top four for the teams. Technically, top 16.
Technically so, but right now it's going to be a perfect parry on the fireball, and Paladin's going to slowly walk Enzo to the corner. There's the ODDP, though, to keep a situation. You were talking about this button earlier. Forward roundhouse coming up to play and keeping that pressure rocking and rolling. The Hasho is going to get the pressure. Oh, no, so close.
It was so close. No cross cut either from Paladin, so now his back is to the wall. Enzo, this is exactly where he shines. He shines so well in these very close strike throw situations. He makes it so ambiguous as to whether or not he's going to be able to go for it. He's still able to connect. Oh, EX Dragon Lash, it's not going to do enough, but one more guess, and he's wrong. And the back throw coming out from Paladin. Paladin, he's still got the meter to close this out. He's not out of this just yet.
The fireballs are coming out, both about to be in burnout, but the impact last second, unfortunately, didn't have enough actual health to deal with it. Enzo shining bright like a diamond in that first game. No Rihanna.
No, Rihanna, stop. No, Rihanna, no. Alright, Paladin.
Uh-oh.
Stand light kick.
Okay.
That's him so much reward. Just look at the position he's in. Now we all the punish. A little too close for comfort on that toe tip.
Yeah, the step kick is negative on block, so the fact that Paladin was ready to punish at that range was immaculate too. You know, just kind of setting the standard for the set, right? It's like, okay, like I know that this is punishable and you can't do this just for free. And it's just really just checking a box in this matchup at that point.
Look at that nice Paladin. The lockdown is standing at that perfect position. Oh, bro, you just let it rip. You're dead for this. He doesn't even have to spend a super bar. He uses so much. Spend all of his resources. I mean, really hammer it home. What are you spinning for, dude?
Yeah, that unfortunately was a let it rip situation, and I am not talking about Beyblade, unfortunately. And right now, Enzo looking to get on the board in this round again. They are sitting with a game on the board in total and trying to make it for a team situation where going into grand finals, especially in a team tournament, that's a big advantage because now you don't have one person you have to take out, you have to take out 2 people.
Yeah, true. Team tournament format is very exciting with the ways it shakes up the conventional format, but also the ways that we get to see the players work together. Nice check with that jab. He's able to lock Enzo down in the corner. How's Enzo going to try to escape this? He's going to try to just go for a jump out because these tick throw situations are really blowing him up.
Oh, another one?
One more? No, double, triple tick down, dude. Paladin locked him down. Kept Enzo guessing, unsure the entire time. Now it's tied up.
hashtag take the throw in Street Fighter. And right now, again, 1-1. And again, for a match like this, if you get the win on the board for your team, it is such a momentum shifter, because now it's up to you later on in the set potentially to pull your weight to make it so you guys have a chance at grand finals.
There's moments where they're playing the footsies a little too close, but they're giving each other a lot of respect, you know. Okay, good connection from Enzo, but it's still been like more than 30 seconds, and look at the life right now. We've just been giving each other a lot of space, a lot of patience. Look at the respect between these brothers.
Yeah, they are just throwing them fireballs, throwing them plasma, and trying to find their way in. Again, stand light kicks to pester in those ranges too, in case one or the other gets so impatient they just want more and put their hands in the cookie jar.
Okay. Oh, but Paladin was ready after that perfect parry.
Oh,
Tried to go for the overhead, but Enzo reacted with that EXDP.
Young man reactions right there from Enzo. And again, super chill to stay in this range. A nice punish. Gonna take a full confirm here. Ken has one of the best drive reversal chain punishes in the game with crouching medium punch. 15 seconds left on the clock, though.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why Enzo spent everything, is because he was just trying to make sure. Oh my god, he didn't even have to go for that overhead, dog. That was just unnecessary, but it still worked out. Paladin now at set point.
Yeah, just recognizing in that moment, in the scramble, just one situation was going to turn the tide, and it's going to be a situation off the back fierce. We're going to like this situation off the Hasho as well. Nice break, though. Enzo looking in a situation we don't normally see him in, definitely on the back foot for once in a while, but that's the beauty of Street Fighter 6. Your favorite player is going to get mixed. Your favorite player is going to get on the offensive, but also get on the defensive. We're going to take a serious combo off this Jinrai setup again. Oh, but the jump out! Paladin is ready, Seth!
Yeah, he's so ready. Now Paladin is just trying to find that hit to route into level 3, but we're back into the mid-screen. Doesn't have to worry about the corner anymore, and actually survives the trade and is able to breathe some life back into himself. That DP, powerful, deep cut. And Enzo is really in distress right now.
Yeah, in distress, losing drive gauge, losing fireball wars, but right now to be the level 2, gonna connect off the OD fireball into step kick situation. And right now, Enzo trying to walk Paladin into a corner situation that they won't be able to do anything now. But the perfect parry is going to take full advantage, and we're going to a final game, final round to get one W on the board for the teams in this winner's final, Seth.
Enzo had like back-to-back excellent perfect parries against the Hashos, so he's got that timing down pat. Paladin's going to have to start mixing up the timings if he wants to keep that tool in his arsenal, but now Enzo already got a route into the corner, going for that cross-cut, but he's out. He's fine. And Paladin can just sit here in this, but going for another jump in is a little risky, because now one more good hit from Enzo, he's got the resources to be able to make this really bad for you.
Yeah, right now Paladin, you know, granted in the life deficit, but he does have 3 bars locked and loaded for the nice situation. There's going to be the clip on the low forward roundhouse, not going to find the mark on the throw though. Enzo looking to find their way in, again scratching and clawing their way, but again, stay fierce, doesn't find the mark. Back throw incident though. Oh my goodness, Seth, this is so close to call.
Yeah, I mean, it's still playing footsie from afar, but no, the drive rush gets blown up by the level 3, and I don't think that draw is enough to kill. No, absolutely not, but it's enough to put him in burnout. Go into one more guess, or just go for another chip out, because I mean, Enzo's just got to buffer his way out. He's still healthy enough where he can survive something bad, but the trade! Oh my god, dude. The DI cut through the follow-up from Enzo. He wasn't buffering into anything. He had level 3 too, but he tried to go for a sweep, it looked like. I want to see if we can get a replay just on that last situation, because the block string that Enzo used, or the string that Enzo used after that, was what got him killed instead of trying to go for an actual soft route into a level 3. No, it looks like we weren't able to get it, but yeah, he got like he did a trade, and they did like medium punch into like sweep.
Yeah, it may have been an input for level 1 potentially, so that could have been break the armor, but it is up to Complex now to bring it to a situation where there is another chance for Enzo, but Booce is standing in Complex's way. Here we go. Go rocking the discolored geese, but that's, you know, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that for them personally. That's just me.
If you think about it, Goku and Vegeta never matched either.
That's, see?
No, when they were in the hyperbolic time chamber, they were both wearing the armor.
That was 3 episodes.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? When you're saying never. Nothing new. You think about what you're saying when you're saying
that wasn't in a match though. That was in training mode. That's totally different.
Training mode and in match are 2 different things, and Booce in the match right now got the first round on the board. And Booce looking to bring it to a situation where Paladin can kind of sit pretty and hang out as Booce kind of finishes out and pulls his weight to a situation where we get the run Tatsu situation, catches the backdash waiting for it. And I really like the placement of these situations, Seth, and right now Complex back against the wall.
Yeah, this is 2 characters that kind of get compared a lot, not just because they're Shoto, but because they're sitting at the top of the charts right now, and a lot more consistent. We're seeing a lot more presence in tournament, but Akuma's really coming up, and despite that, despite the fact that he is hella dead right now to Booce, there's still a lot of potential in Complex's Akuma overall, right? Like he just sticks to you like glue. The damage output that he's able to get, like the strengths are so similar between the 2, but Akuma just has just a little bit more consistent aggression as long as he's able to land a good knockdown. So we're starting to see Booce like really dominate neutral, and that's the part that Complex is struggling with the most. It's not that he can't like get a hit. It's the fact that he's not able to punish what Booce is throwing out, and he's getting consistent punish. Look at that.
Yeah, input error potentially on the OD Dragon Lash. That was a bug that happened in Season 2 where you would go for the run DP instead, but you would get OD Dragon Lash. But right now, Booce gonna take the delay, and again, the OD DP is gonna come out. Booce on set point just like that. And Ken is one of those characters. I was talking about Luke earlier. Ken's another one of those characters that can play Street Fighter 6 neutral so well. Have these really big, strong buttons that can really make an impact at the end of the day. Akuma also has that as well, right? But Ken just having the extra insurance of having a little bit more health, and especially in this kind of game, really adds up.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what Complex needs. He needs those really solid leg punishes. He needs to be able to stand in the right direction. I mean, or in the right position. The way that Akuma's walk speed is, like, this guy is quick. He's quick on his feet. This is a nimble, old-ass man. And he needs to be standing in just the right spots. This looks good, but he's not moving. Complex is stationary, and he just might be dead. Oh my god, barely survives! And his Booce ends up dropping the combo after that toe tap, and he better not. Yo, brother. What was that, dude?
I understand the concept. You want to just be punishing the fireball with the sweep, but listen, you're that well. That's a thing. But right now, what is a thing is this run, and I like what Booce has been doing all night with that, and also Enzo's been doing it as well. Getting the perfect parry into the situation where you get the Tara combo into an instant mix-up off the run stop. But right now, Booce, again, playing this really manipulative game with the low forwards, with the low strong as well. That button is super strong, but the stand fierce from Akuma is just as strong. He's just like Ken. And right now, the Fireball War has been engaged for Complex, and right now, it's looking real tough.
Yeah, I mean, like, this what's working out for Complex is, like, any damage he's able to get on the board. It's not from him just brute forcing and skipping neutral. It's him actually, like, properly and adequately playing that neutral. Now that he's got the burnout, oh no, the pumper into, but wait, what?
Okay, so I can explain this. hold on. So let me cook for a minute. The fact that drive impact doesn't get broken on the level 2, that's why that situation worked in the crumple engaged. But right now, Complex, that is exactly what he needed to get back in this game, in this winners finals. Clip that, send that to someone you know. Listen, Street Fighter 6 is sick.
It's a tragic circumstance where, like, I guess the invincibility just ran out, and then that's what allowed it to trade. I guess there's like invincibility in the startup, but not upon the hit, right? So
level 2 isn't invincible on hit. No. Level 1 is.
Okay, well then, you know, it makes all the sense in the world.
I didn't. I'm saying, Hear me? Hear me pulling up to the castle? Oh man, I'm about to get muted. Anyways, back to the match at hand.
Hold on. This looks fine for Complex. Despite back to the wall. Yo, the DP cut through. That's bad. That throw. No, don't take that one more. He went. He tacked. Good stuff from Booce to really play on his insecurities. Walk all the way back. And now look at that. Winning the footsies game right there. Complex. But there it is. Booce skipping neutral as usual.
Her using the drive impact, the drive rushes, and really the system mechanics that Street Fighter 6 provides. Bad mistake for that parry flash, and it's going to be a full situation now. Pestering with the stand fierces. The level 3 is going to find its mark post counter hit, and look at the damage. Look at the situation that Booce has put you in now, Complex. One less guess on the table, Seth, and one last scenario is going to be overhead Jin Rai, and it's going to be Paladin and Booce, the Hado bros, the Shoryu bros, the mismatching Gi bros. That's going to be moving on to our grand finals.
Masatsu here at Casa. Sorry that you had to hear the crazy, heinous, bigot shit that just came out of Floki's mouth. Let's get back into the set. In losers semifinals, Mike X and ChrisCCH versus Carcinus and Mozart. Mozartsinus.
Miss me with going getting a hot dog in Chicago now. You heard it here first, but right now it's going to be Mike X starting things off for Mozart. They were picking their players and picking the selections off camera, off stream while you guys were walking with some ads. But right now it's going to be Mozart rocking the Blanca. We've been seeing them do such great things all night. But Mike X trying to be the equation that can't be solved with this Ken. But the overhead is going to find its mark. And listen, I don't know what the hit numbers are on that overhead tonight from Mozart. But it's got to be like 9 for 10 at least.
Yeah, it's definitely consistent. I mean, Mozart has been playing very risky overall with it. Yo, nah, you can't do that. Mike X has been so on point when it comes to like playing against the Blancas for tonight. It looks like he's just continuing that show of force, that dominance in this matchup. Look at that check too on the hop, man. He's not playing that.
Right now, Mike X again trying to find themselves in a good situation, but Mozart.
Well, like,
this is crazy.
That didn't pick up. Yeah, I mean, like, we saw Mike X really make surgical work over Slice, right? And now Mozart's trying to be unique, and it's just not looking great. Mike X is just eating Blancas for breakfast, dude.
Yeah, Mike X is hot to go. Yeah, Mike X is hot to go with those ODD2s, and right now, Mozart, you get the level 2 engaged, and the beast has been unleashed.
Proud of you. Thank you for making a Chaperone reference and not a Taylor Swift reference. For once, you fought to resist. Okay, there we go. Burnout. Looking really bad for Mozart. Even though there's no meter on Mike X's side. Dude, he still had time to recover and get that DP. This guy's crap. No punish on the slot. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
But you know, he is shaking off all the cobwebs from earlier in the bracket and trying to find themselves in a loser's final situation where the only difference now is Enzo and Complex waiting in the wings.
I mean, Mike X is making really quick work for Mozart for that Blanca ball. I mean, earlier when we saw him playing, he's perfect parry go. That's what I'm saying, dude. Check his bloodstream. Check his eyeballs. What's in there? How is he consistently getting these perfect parries against these Blanca?
We're just in the Mike X era, and we don't even know it. We're really living the Eras tour for Mike X, depending on what character he's trying to play. But the back throw incident from Mozart, but the level 1's gonna snipe. It's not gonna get the Blanca chain activation, unfortunately. But the punish counter on the ODDB, but the drop the spells. Listen, I am so sorry. My actual fault. We didn't know the cauldron was like on screen for you guys to see. Our bad.
Yeah. I don't know. The script writers for Oyole today have been really on something for him. Mike X salvaging that one. It was predetermined by fate. Like, he was not destined to lose. Mozart tried to deviate away from the script, and then like divine intervention had to step in. Mike X still in a great position. Look at that lockdown, dude. He's just not letting him out of his corner even there.
No.
Blocking that dive ball.
Again, the OD Blanca ball to get Mozart out of dodge with the back aim kick. Again, the parries are trying to burn up this meter. Oh no, but the confirm on the light kick. We're going to get the crouching confirm as well. Keep it easy. Level 3. And we're going to burn up this meter. We're going to burn up this set. And ChrisCCH is going to be waiting for Carsonist as Mike X takes his W and waits for what happens next.
He looks so aware. I'll bet that when this dude goes to sleep at night, he listens to the audio cues for Blanca balls. Because even in that last one that Mozart tried to use, like, Mike X didn't go for a perfect parry. He just checked it with jab. Like, he knows the right decision against every Blanca ball. And I feel it's as though he's become one with that matchup.
Yeah, and I think it's like one of those things too, right? Because, you know, you have Slice as a training partner out in Canada, right? That's one thing to be really considerate about. But ChrisCCH rocking the Akuma tonight. Really no Ed going up against Carsonist with the Aki. This was a matchup earlier that we got to see with Complex rocking the matchup. So it's nice to see a little bit of variety. That's the spice of life.
Yeah, I like the Heavenly Akuma. This has got to be one of the sickest Akuma colors. It's already off to a really good start. That OD Adamant Flame, giving him a lot of damage, a lot of pressure, but now Carson is... Oh, never mind that thick jump in. Huge. Level 1. Boom.
I will make a point. In this matchup earlier, Carson did lose to Complex. So maybe took a little bit of time to think about the matchup just in general before they keep pushing on. But, you know, Mike and Chris are two very strong competitors. All four of these competitors are absolutely strong. This bracket's been stacked the entire night. But it's going to really be up to Carson to really establish pace. But Chris really manipulating space with the stand fierce. We've been talking about it all night with this character. It's like Ken, but does a little bit more and gives you a little bit more reward. And right now it's going to be a low forward to find its place on the screen. Empyrean's end level 2. Not going to be enough. You're going to get the actual confirm off the demon flip. Maximize that damage. ChrisCCH.
Akuma's so cool. This is the sickest he's ever been.
Whoa.
Ever been.
We're
Ever in his
going?
life.
How do you feel about a Carsonist Lily transition? Because we're going to the Satsuni no Condor Spire.
Oh, this is what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I think this is interesting. I personally haven't seen Carsonist on Lily, which is probably the character that he played before Aki's release, but maybe this is also just something that he's been having in the pocket kind of quietly or trying to really develop, because it's not something that I think most people are familiar with. And it doesn't look like something that he's familiar with. Never mind the wake up command grab, he's learned from the best. Iperu may be out of the bracket, but he's not out of our hearts.
Not out of our hearts. They're going to be the plus pressure off the OD fireball, and it's going to be the forward throw to take the round. ChrisCCH set point for his team. Micah has to be jumping up for joy, knowing that there is a chance for a loser's finals berth to be placed in this matchup, but Carson is not out of it just yet. Drive rush into SPD, finds its mark.
Ooh,
No
double
SPD
punish. Yo, hold on, Carsonist. That was the easiest punish of your life. You know, it's okay. I feel like he's just
Definitely.
reacclimating to the character. We're playing a very technically no shot. Is that a reaction? Is that a reaction to the dot? I'm blown away.
The words are jumbled and the calamity has been sipped out of Lily. One last guess in the tank for this team, and it's gonna be the low forward. ChrisCCH get a low forward their way with Mike X into losers finals, where they're gonna be meeting Complex 90 and Enzo the Hokage.
Don't go anywhere. I mean, you guys are going to see this one through, but we've got a special announcement for you after Losers Final, and we're going to get into Losers Final. Mirror match, Enzo versus Mike X.
Yeah, Mike rocking the orange and Enzo rocking the light blue gear, all pants rather. And right now Enzo kind of finding their footing, really starting the ball rolling with these frame kill stand medium punches. And again, nice punish. And this is what I like about mirrors, right? You know the kind of buttons you're kind of looking for in the neutral game. You kind of know what your optimal punishes are against your own character, and it's now time to put that to the test. And what better test than to pull your way? You have to pull your way in the mirror match to really set the tone for this losers finals.
Yo, shots and Mozart for the raise as well. Thank you for tuning in. Good attempt on that Blanca. Tune into the next pull your weights. You can pull your weight. Chat, you got a lot of weight to pull as well. We still got some Matcherino codes that we want to claim, so I'm sorry to have to bombard you with that first thing, but yeah, get those codes out of here. Anyway, Mike X responding in kind with the pristine mint condition round against Enzo.
PSA grade 10 on that perfect, right? And now Mike X getting hit with the crouching medium punch into a DP. We're going to take a throw. We're going to take the drive rush on top of that as well. And again, it's just a matter of pestering with these stand light kicks, with these stand fierces, with the low forward that we all know and love from Ken Masters, and really who makes the most of it. And as we see right now, Enzo really confident, really taking their time, but Mike X not out of it just yet. Going to take the DP for the side switch.
Yeah, I mean, like, one thing that I want to point out, which is really fun, it's just like a fun thing to point out, is that, damn, we're out into level 3. It's really appropriate for what I'm about to say. Their costumes are the exact opposite colors, and they play kind of opposing from each other. Mike X is a really defensive, like, very meticulously defensive end player, whereas Enzo is like, he's always trying to press and interrupt pressure. He's always trying to jump in and skip neutral. Like, he'll play the footsies as much as he can, but he's like way more active on the defense than Mike is. Like, Mike just, he makes sure that everything that he presses is going to land, and it's very consistent when you watch these two play.
I really like the double run stop there as well. And to your point, Mike has been way more aggressive though. Like, he can be, the fact that he can be hyper aggressive and then flip the switch instantly to a defensive style really breaks the mold for him as a player. And the shimmy is going to find its mark. And again, Mike X running away with it almost. On set point just like that. Right now, again, just kind of going back to that fireball game. And again, it's just a matter of Enzo trying to bring the heat and turn it up for the one time, unless they want to go back to ranked and potentially, you know, do something else. ODDP though.
Oh, the clean jump in. I almost swore that was so clean. Look at that. Enzo, once again, pressing buttons, trying to get him off. Try to get him away.
Trying to find a way out of this mess, and it's going to be a fierce into the DP level 3, and Enzo just like that back in it. However, Mike X has 3 bars ready to go. Seth, I need you to come back. Dude, sir, it's okay. We'll bring him back as we see this fireball game really be initiated by the 2 players. Oh my goodness. And again, both of these players, to his point, have been really meticulous of how they've been. And again, right now trying to find their way in, trying to find an answer with that stand light kick that we all know and love. And right now, it's just been really, really tough for Enzo. But now he has the lead, and that's a big part of this matchup. But the low forward's going to find its mark into the Tatsu. We're going to take a jump in. The throw is going to be looking good as well. Another one. Can I get a third? Oh, no.
Hell no. Because, again, look, Enzo is more than willing to just press his way out of the defense, dude. He's like always trying to find that gap, always trying to test your offense. Make sure that it's as gapless as possible. He'll always come through. Very nice. That check with the stand light kick, and he's trying to whittle down that drive gauge. And that perfect. He's cooked. He's dead. That's into level 3. Yeah, there we go. And even after that perfect parry scaling, this is still going to be more than enough. And Mike X taking the set 2-0 and putting a win on the board for his team.
I really like the fact that Mike committed to the stand fierce route versus the crouching fierce route, because the crouching fierce would force stand. So the fact that they did stand fierce into Dragon Lash to continue the route, really good stuff, really good awareness. Complex 90 and ChrisCCH are up to bat. The question now,
double mirror. This is a back-to-back mirror.
Is Chris gonna go?
Oh no, okay.
In a second. Right. Yo, shout outs to production giving us the
being like, no, dumbass. That was the most passive-aggressive mouse over I'd ever felt. All right, ChrisCCH coming in from the West Coast on the Ed.
And Chris has really done wonders with this character, right? You know, they were playing the Luke at the start of Street Fighter 6. They're also playing the Ken. But really been finding their own with the Ed, really putting up results across the board, not only here at Casa, but across multiple actual tournaments. And it's really nice to see, as right now Complex going to be jumping around. Oh no, one last situation on the table. The meaty impact's gonna find its way for Complex. And just like that, you know, a character like Akuma can have, we were talking about it before, a character like Akuma can have really explosive rounds just like this and really force the issue for Ed. But Ed, honestly, for Chris, this matchup's not that bad. Like, you have a way to nullify the air fireballs and really contest at a lot of different ranges. It's just that sometimes that damage can come out, and especially against someone like Akuma, it is tough. But the meaty fireball situations, the situations off of the blitz, is all adding up for Chris. The snatchers are coming in. Oh, what a wait!
And that was such good patience from Chris. I mean, he could have sat there all day, in all honesty. He was holding that flicker. He was just really contesting Complex, seeing how he was going to respond to that flicker. But nice, here we go. Route into the level 2. A little too far for a decent, so he's just going to go for as much damage as he can and bring him into the corner. And that's still a lot. The safe jump, he ate that, dude. More mix for your head top.
Yeah,
working really well, but look at that demon flip all the way out, the full send, but still the interrupt from ChrisCCH, and he's got another level 2. You bro,
like that.
You just built that so fast.
Yeah, and that was we were talking about that new route, and shout out to Brian F for really figuring it out. The fact that there's routes now where you can combo off of level 2 into flicker, into light blitz for the safe jump route. And now, especially with how level 2s work, especially a utility level 2 like Psycho Cannon, Chris takes full advantage of that. And right now, we're just taking a second. Complex really thinking about the matchup, really thinking about where they want to be, and Chris looking very comfortable in this matchup. Obviously, having training partners like Samurai on the West Coast, really helping him out in this matchup in particular.
Yeah, I mean, both of these characters are incredibly strong. We're seeing them pop up more in brackets all across the world. We saw good representation for them at the Esports World Cup today even, but we're seeing a lot of Ed, a lot of Akuma start to pop up, so this is no longer going to be a matchup of a story about character familiarity, right? Like, players are very comfortable on their characters, they know that they succeed, they know they have really strong tools, and it looks like now, despite ChrisCCH is back to the wall. Oh no, what a footsies from there.
And then,
Complex. Wow, responding with that after that last game, responding really well.
yeah, Complex did a really strong job. Just recognizing that you'll get the meter back just like that, especially in game like Street Fighter 6. Hashing out with the level 1, but right now Chris gonna take the dash up, post kill rush, get the meaty fierce, and gonna set up a situation where now, oh no, throw, a little too early for the parry, and it's gonna be a Complex right now. It's gonna take full advantage, but again, the mash out and the challenge. Are we gonna go for the desync? Absolutely. Gonna get the, oh no, the drop throw.
Fell just out of it. The micro spacing could not work, but look, the drive rush EX Psycho upper to cut through. And now ChrisCCH is set point, trying to carry him and his teammate Mike X into Grand Final.
Yeah, Chris recognizing the space on that was immaculate. What a drive impact. Gonna take a full situation off the heavy blitz again. Meaty fierce to keep a situation in their favor. Chris pestering with the stand, heavy kick as well. What a counter hit confirm off the crouching medium kick. One last guess on the scenario. Does not commit to the actual drive rush, decides to kill rush back. Thought a button was gonna be pressed. And right now Chris trying his crouching light kick. You know, listen, you can try to do anything you can, but no one is ready for the psycho power, and no one's ready for ChrisCCH. Mike X, ChrisCCH move on into our grand finals here at Pull Yo Wait. Thank you to the Casa as always.
Yeah, so follow these as well. Please support.
Please do.
Want to give your biggest support. Claim that last code in the match arena. Anyway, let's get into the grand finals. It's a very exciting match between Team Paladin and Booce versus Mike X and ChrisCCH. Up first is going to be Booce against Mike X, running the mirror, which was an interesting choice for them to kick this off with. And I guess that's probably just because, like, you know, they feel more comfortable with that mirror instead of, you know, facing up otherwise. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting spot. Like, both of these players are really, really strong, especially in the mirror. And just for you guys to know, Booce is rocking the traditional E and Mike is rocking the black jacket. Just so you guys have an idea of who is who while you guys are watching at home in the comfort of your own homes here at the Casabunch. Right now,
it's like Mike has been trying. Okay, so finally fight his way out. Booce sitting pretty, but it's kind of difficult to determine like what their playstyle difference is because they're both like so neck and neck at the damage. Mike X taking first blood in this grand final set on the loser side, but you know they're playing incredibly solid. You know.
yeah, right now Mike has been really, both these players are very momentum based right now, especially with a character like Ken Masters. Once you give someone the ball, they're going to take everything. They're going to take your house, they're going to take your car, they're going to take your health bar, and right now it's going to be Mike X going to take this corner control, but the ODDP unhand me one more time, Seth.
The backdash, so smart, but unfortunately no punish, but it still gave him that. Nice. Very clean, going into level 3, wanting to just whittle that drive gauge down. He's probably going to get a drive rush fierce afterwards, or maybe even just a walk up fierce. Oh, tried to fish for the low, tried to chase that walk back, but a little too far.
Yeah, right now, again, going back to the pestering with the stand light kick, both of these players are just trying to find a punish counter or anything, but that's a start. Gonna catch the flash parry with the throw, and again, we're back to this corner control. Booce has been really inducing, and Mike has also been doing the same, but the driver reversal is gonna come out. No, the cross cut as well. It's gonna find smart. Level 3 is gonna cut through. It's all or nothing, Seth, and I need you to sit down and shut up. Please.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He's dead.
Run DP, he was so cooked. That was checkmate. I can't believe it. Mike X. Such a clutch round for him. That was I don't know how he was able to secure that. I want to catch the replay on that. That looked so fast for him to get that CA through. but
Yeah.
Booce not out of this yet by any means.
Yeah, and I like the shimmy with the crouch fierce right there from Booce. Gonna get the run into overhead. And it's gonna be a full Jinrai confirm here into DP. And again, undeterred. Nice backdash by Mike X to try to catch something, but nice break as well. And now we're kind of sitting at what we've been dealing with all set. Just is kind of like right outside of crouch medium kick range, right outside of stand fierce range. And it's really who bites first and really makes the most of it. Again, nice break. Both of these players are playing so immaculate, and this is what I love about Street Fighter 6. It doesn't matter what characters you play. It doesn't matter how you manipulate the neutral. Every single hit matters. Every point counts, and especially in a actual format like this, and especially in the grand final, it's gonna make the most difference. Oh no, but the level 2, and it's gonna be perfectly placed.
Interesting that he just wants to go for that chip. You can tell that's how intimidating he is by the way Mike X is like controlling the space in front of him. It's been consistent how Mike X has been able to like land punish counters and win the footsie scenarios. And you can tell how uncomfortable Booce is there. Like even for him to like to go for that level 2, spend all of his super there, he's really just hoping that he can kind of, you know, put himself in a better position here and play a little bit more safe, but Mike is a lot to say about that.
Yeah, these two are just trading Dragon Lash side switches right now, but now Booce getting the better end of it. Gonna do the run stop and actually a shimmy on top to try to figure something out, but we're gonna get a full confirm here into level 3, and that should be enough if I did the math homework correctly. Mike X right back in it. You know, granted this was a big spend, but you'll at least get one level 1 to kind of have like a reversal to work with it if you run out of drive bar. Set point though for Mike.
Yeah, Mike has just been really dominating the neutral. Oh, tried to go for a level 1 to cut through it probably?
Yeah.
Not projectile invincible. Maybe it was a misinput, but either way, he's in a really bad spot now. Mike X, yo, the jump heavy punch actually connects. Oh, but he woke up low forward, and then he actually ends up getting out. Scot free.
Oh.
With punish on that.
Oh, Booce needed that. The low forward finds his mark once again. Low forward, nice drive reversal. Now we're in a situation where Mike doesn't have any drive gauge, but it's a-okay. He's content being at this position. The Jinrai does not happen. And again, just trying to pester with the medium Jinrai. The level 1 is not going to be enough. And it's going to be a symphony of stand fierces to bring us to a 1-1 right now.
Yeah. Paladin, or sorry, Booce made sure that he was able to, like, if he was going to press a button, he was able to connect it, right? A lot of how he was losing in game 1 was because he was getting whiff punished a lot. Even in the first round, he was getting whiff punished. So now, both of them are just, yeah, oh yeah, come over here, come over here. Pack her up.
I want you over here. I want you to be in my stand jab and crouch jab range and really trying to figure out. Also, kind of fake fireballs as well. That's a classic fireball war kind of thing. It's like, oh, I'm going to press a jab to kind of mess up your fireball timing. I really like that. But Mike getting the better of the two right now. But Booce already sitting on set point, by the way.
Realistically, it was probably like a minor connection issue, but it looks like Mike X feeling fine now. Empty jump into the throw. And look at that check from Booce to get himself out of that corner. Very aware of that spacing, and now he's just trying to like micro walk him down. Both of these look like prison jumpsuits. Like both of them just got out of detention.
Both of them definitely were hanging out with Cody potentially in Street Fighter 6, but it's gonna be a 1 DP for Mike X, and now it's final game, final round between these two. Who is going to get the momentum in this grand final set?
Yeah, this is really close between these two, and I think that we're starting to see, yeah, well, the full send, very risky approach from Booce, but slowing things down in the neutral now, and it's like every micro interaction, they're not even bothering trying to play footsies anymore. Look at this, we're skipping a lot, we're just drive rushing in. Incorporating that. We're not sitting still in front of each other anymore. We're playing at much further ranges now.
I'll counteract the sweep with my own sweep. him right now. It's going to be Booce still in the drive gauge lead, but no counter hit confirmed. Unfortunate. And again, the sweep. Meaty overhead's going to not find his mark, but the actual crouching medium punch will. Burnout engaged, but the impact gets jumped, and it's going to be a level 3, and now they're both in burnout. The butter has been expired on both sides, and one of them has to go to the grocery store before it's too late, Seth.
Oh my god, just ate that stand roundhouse, and look at that. Booce is really trying to fish for that hit. The overhead, but couldn't quite connect with the stand. Like it comes out from Mike, and he's able to take game 1 over Booce.
Oh, that was the set.
In the mirror. That was the set, man. That was clean.
That was very clean. And honestly, it truly did come down to Booce believing into that gen right overhead. Unfortunately, didn't cancel it. And now Paladin has to get this win against Chris in order for us to not have the reset. And now bring it to a situation where Booce has to play Chris. But Paladin in the hot seat now. Can they figure out how the boxing ring works with ChrisCCH's edge?
Yeah, this is a street fight, you know what I'm saying? There's no rings here. Looks like Paladin already off to a great start, very confident sweep, but what a reaction coming out from Chris. EX cycle leopard.
Oh,
Space, a nice whiff punish.
I really love that from Chris, right? Recognizing that the button is donkey kick was still out for a very long time. He took full advantage of that. I like that confirm off the punish counter flicker as well. And Chris, you know, we've been talking about it all night. You can tell he is super comfortable no matter the character choice, no matter if it's Akuma, no matter if it's Ed. He's really found his stride in Street Fighter 6, and it's been really enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, Paladin in such a really bad spot right now. Oh, that was definitely a misinput. I'm pretty sure he wanted to throw a fireball there. Ended up going out that, letting out that solar plexus, so unfortunate stuff. So hopefully that round loss doesn't shake up things too bad. Paladin trying to just play around the fireball range, but unfortunate that throw whiffing, a little too plus after that hit, and now Chris in such a dominant spot, locks him down in the corner, and the stare down. These two are absolutely showing each other the utmost respect. Look at them.
And it went back to the game just like that. The pause of a lifetime. So it's going to be a level 2 to engage, and I really like this. You're going to get the safe jump set up off this. And then, and baits out the throw. It's not going to be enough potentially off the level 1. Meaty, yup. Oh no, it's safe because Chris is in burnout. Oh no, one last guess potentially for Paladin. Paladin trying to fire these fireballs back and really trying to get the pressure going. The back throw incident. He's got to get the. Oh, but the level 1 is going to get sniped.
Really close, man. That was so close. I mean, going for that throw there was a humongous risk, but Paladin felt really confident about it. But it's up for ChrisCCH to have that level 1 on deck, putting him in the point lead right now as Paladin fights for his team's life, avoiding the reset point at whatever cost.
Yeah, and again, just Chris looks super duper comfortable. He recognizes now that, you know, he has the actual round lead now and the game lead, and really just pestering with those stand fierces. And the perfect parry on top, and I really like this. You're gonna get the meaty off the kill rush, and it actually becomes a situation where you might have to deal with the meaty crouch medium kick, which you've been seeing already, and also the throw. What an ODDP. He was like, enough of these fireballs. It is my turn to play. Chris looking to make it to a reset, and we have one final set between these two teams.
Oh, nice. Goes in with the jump heavy kick, bringing him to the corner. Huge damage starter. The meaty Hashogeki connects, blocking out that safe jump, and he's built a lot of space, but he's built a lot of damage for him too. Oh, tries to fish with a whirlwind kick into Tatsu. Ends up getting punished for a pucker up Ryu. Look at this.
No. Psycho Chamber. Engage, punching bag. Take this uppercut. You are close to burnout. There it is. The plus pressure has been engaged. The convert. Oh my goodness. The throw. One last catch on the table. The plus frames are up and running for the flickers. But the spin.
Pucker up, Ed boy. Get in there. Let's go, Paladin. What a return fire from the Shoto specialist himself, trying to fight for his team's life here, trying to pull his weight.
Watch out for the jumping, Ed boy.
Ed boy.
Ed boy.
Yeah, look at this. Back to neutral. Very confident sweep. Yes. Such control. He's got the throws. He earned them, but oh. EX Psycho Upper. I'll show you an upper.
Show you an upper, and I'll show you a Denjin charge. ODDP unhand me. Paladin needs this game to stay alive in winner's side of the bracket. Chris going close to the gusto for the drive.
Just barely recovered, but he burned out. They both burned out, but Paladin in a much more healthy spot to be able to do so. Good stuff to him, being able to tie this up. Hopefully he can get this win and give his teammate a second chance to bring them the dub.
Yeah, and right now, again, ODDP unhand me comes out to play once again. The medium flicker gonna be doing well, and again the jump in. What clutch situations from Chris. Chris gonna take the low, gonna take the psycho upper again. Forward fierce burnout though for Paladin. Paladin's gonna find himself in a situation where Chris is now once again at set point for his team to bring it to a reset.
Yeah, very risky sweep there, trying to catch the approach, but the micro spacing from ChrisCCH kept him safe from that, and I love the way that Paladin is able to space these cross-up jumps. He's always able to end up on the side that he wants. The way that he handles his back to the wall too, it's never risky, it's never overextensive. Great whiff punish from that into dive kick. Got himself that Denjin charge. Hopefully he's going to be able to do a lot with it.
Yeah, right now the Denjin charge is really important for us to have, especially in this matchup, to really force Chris to think about when to flicker and when to commit the spark. But right now, Paladin looking real strong. Nice break. Paladin gonna steal the Denjin charge and get the fireball rolling. The counteractive stand jab is gonna find its mark. Now we're looking. We're just finding a way in, finding an answer to this onslaught. It's going to be the counteractive jab. Not going to be enough. One last hit for Chris in this set. Paladin, unfortunately, in burnout, though. Chris working on a pixel in a dream in this scenario. The plus frames are still coming, Seth. One last guess. Again, the Psycho Spark slowly bringing Paladin in the corner. Slowly but surely. But the actual OD fireball. Final game, final round between these two.
Yeah, super clutch from Paladin, just being very patient, taking every throw that he had to take in order for him to safely build that up and not create any worse scenario for him in that burnout sequence. And now he's at a set point for himself, or not necessarily at set point, but just at a great point. But look at this, it's such a huge hill to climb. What a summit that he must reach in order for him to be able to clutch this out for his team. Spinning that drive reversal, caught the meeting. He's going in for the level 3, the CA. Pucker up, Ed boy. This is going to be a big chunk of damage, and he's going to have a really good situation afterwards. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't get caught with a wake-up option, letting him walk out, and just wanting to make sure that this next hit connects. The jump in is going to completely pass over it, and he's got enough resources to save his team's life and give Booce another chance to face off against ChrisCCH for the win, potentially. Oh, unfortunate. I wonder why he didn't just go for an anti-air. Was that like his only option? Was that like what he felt was the best thing? Either way, very unfortunate for Team Mike X and ChrisCCH, but it's not over yet. We've got to get right back in there as the losers face off in order to make sure that the winner is decided. Shout outs to all of you guys in the chat for coming this far. We are in grand finals of the legendary Casa series, Pull Your Weight. And all of our Match Arena codes have been claimed, so shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to him considering I think for being the last one to do so. And happy belated birthday. Let's get into this grand final set.
Yeah, this is the final set potentially between these two teams, Chris and Mike, on the loser side of things. So they're looking for that reset. But right now, Booce is going to find that stand fierce into low forward, into run DP, and start the pressure. But the back throw incident from Chris, and Chris right now not worried about what happened. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna jump into the next game and try to find that summit once again. You saw the back walk. He was like, I'm just not gonna walk into that range. I'm in a perfect spot where after that you have to either kill rush forward or kill rush back, and Booce is gonna take full advantage of that, full confirm and heavy DP.
I mean, Booce is looking very comfortable in this matchup specifically. Had a lot of struggle against the way that Mike X was playing footsies, but he looks like he can eat his egg for breakfast in the footsies department. But nice level 2 coming out. If you have that desync, looks like he does so far. We're going to the corner potentially. Where are you, dude? Holy shit! Level 1.
Oh no, but the level
He's
1.
out of the corner immediately.
All that work to bring him, ChrisCCH back against the wall, but the back throw incident. Now it's Booce's turn to figure it out. And close to burnout we go again with a back throw incident of Booce's own. Gonna snuff out the actual flicker, and it's gonna be a level 2, and that's gonna be just enough because of the change to level 2. The fact that it gets a little bit more damage on the final hit. Booce taking full advantage and getting the momentum in this game.
Huge game 1 for him, and now he's 1 game away from winning the tournament for his team. Can ChrisCCH clutch this out? Looking really rough on this Ed as he's really overextending, counter hit after counter hit, trying to brute force his way out of this corner. Booce is sitting very comfortable.
Yeah, Booce right now just staying comfortably at stand roundhouse range, but like going back and forth and just kind of seeing where Chris is throwing out the crouch light kick. But nice again, punish counter confirm on the flicker. Nice DP as well. It's a little tricky to get that DP at times because it's a little stubby, but Chris, a masterclass at this and being prepared at all times, but not there. Keeping the jump shallow, and it's gonna be Booce gonna be cashing out the level 2. It's the 3rd strike, y'all, and it's a set and tournament point now for Team Paladin and Booce. Chris and Mike X are on the ropes.
I was absolutely bullying the late active frames from Ed's light DP because he just went for that empty jump. Now look at him, he's in such a good spot. He got his back to the wall. This is where ChrisCCH has been for the majority of this set, but he's got his way out. Punish counter into the level 2, can't quite get that desync and doesn't even get the Cobra punch, but still able to block in time. And he's got Booce and burnout, so hopefully he's able to take a mile with this.
Yeah, but even still, you got to be careful if you're Chris. Level 1 is an option for Booce to get something rolling right now. But nice break. The level 1 is going to come out to snipe the DI. There it is, side switching. Booce looking very content. You just see him back walking. Like, I don't want to. Yeah, I am not afraid right now. And Chris, unafraid to push the issue and push the envelope. But there's the heavy Jinrai. There's the knockdown off the OD Tatu. One last guess on the table, and it's gonna be a punish counter on the OD DP to seal it. Paladin and Booce are your winners of Pull Your Weight here at Casabunch.